Hi folks, happy new year and all that. It's 2019 and I just thought make a very quick video as to a project I'm working on. Let me set off by saying that although I do like water cooling, I do like PCs, I'm pretty much a PC fanboy and all that. When it comes to my builds, as you can see, I don't go for pretty, I go for more kind of practicality, I guess, because I'm often pulling things out, changing configurations, all that kind of stuff. So this is obviously my current setup, but it's not, as you can see, there's bits missing. I had problems with leakage. No, not that kind of leakage. Problem with leakage with some of my 90-degree fittings. And I've scoured the internet to look for some better fittings, and to be honest, I've tried EK, I've tried aqua cooling, I've tried various types, and they all leak. And I don't know if it's me or what I put undue pressure on them, but anyway, I digress. But yeah, so 2019 is going to be more kind of, well, it's always been experimental for me, but I've always wanted to try configurations and see what works, and really about getting the performance. I love hard tubing, but I'm such a lazy so-and-so that I just cannot be bothered to do all the hard tubing stuff. I'd rather just get some tubes out, put it together, plumb it in, bosh, done. See the performance. If it works, great, I'm happy. What is new in 2019, or the latter part of 2018, was I went with regard to my storage solutions. I wanted to consolidate all my hard drives, or pretty much all my hard drives, into one FreeNAS box. What that means is it frees up a lot of hard drive space in my rig. So this R5 case is a nice case, but I would say it's not as good as I thought it was for water cooling. For example, this is the cage, hard drive cage for the top. The front here that goes pretty much there. So this cage normally sits about there, but the reason it doesn't fit is because I've got a 360 rad going all the way to the top. Now a 360 rad isn't that uncommon, and this being a full size ATX case, I stupidly assumed I could also have a 360 rad and the fans pushing out, of course, and still have this cage. Because I want this cage. You're probably going, "Why don't I want this cage?" Well, because I wanted to fit one of those hard drive, what do you call it? Easy slotty hot swap hard drive things right here. Because down the bottom there used to be a whole cage drive array all the way going up the side here, so I wanted still some way to fit in 3.5-inch drives, but this configuration doesn't allow me to do that. So this configuration. Let's go back a little bit. This configuration, 360 rad at the top and a 240 at the side. So because these two 980s and the 30K overclocked to 4.4, that's pretty hot. Previously, it was just this 360 trying to cool all that, and it was fine, but I just felt like getting more performance, and I just so happened to have a 240 rad just kind of sitting around doing nothing. So I had to wait for some bits and pieces. So this EK pump res combo, by default, it's an absolute bugger to install into an R5. It just doesn't naturally sit anywhere. There isn't as far as I'm aware, a stand that I can mount to the bottom of the pump combo, so it sits at the bottom. There isn't by default any way to get this kind of L-shaped stand or mount it to anywhere at all on the R5, so that's an absolute pain in the bottom. And in the end, I had to get I don't know if you can see it actually. So this mount here is a universal mount, So all that does is allows me to hook this L bend, this L bend here. Where are we? This L bend there. To this radiator. So that allows me to mount the R5 pump just somewhere. Come on. It allows me to fit the pump anywhere within the case itself. So yeah, so that's the plan for 2019. Get this sorted out. This is going to be my main workstation. I'd love to have, if I'm being honest, I'd love to have a single card solution, because this thing draws so much power. This is old tech now, and as you can imagine, it's not as efficient as even the 1070s or 1060s. So I've got a 1060 in my other rig, but you can't SLI. I mean, and the 1060 is a nice card and everything, but it's not in the league as even say the 1070s. So yeah, I also I had to buy a new power supply, and I went for Corsair again, mainly because it meant that I could interswap or just a PSU and leave the kind of cables in, because all the cables are pretty much interchangeable. So if this busted again, or I wanted to swap for a more low power PSU, I just chuck that out and put a new PSU in, and because it's all modular, I just plug everything in and it's all done without having to absolutely shove everything out. Anyway, that's it, guys. Happy New Year and all that. I'm sure there will be lots of criticisms for my rig, but like I said, I'm not going for pretty. I'm going for performance. And I know a lot of you will say, well, can't you do both? Well, of course you can do both, but I just can't be asked. This is just a hobby for me. I have other passions, photography being the main one. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know suggestions. Let me know about the mount, because also, I don't know if you can tell, but this isn't straight. There's so much weight on just two screws underneath, about there. Oh, you can't see that. About there, basically. That is actually kind of keeling that way, and that's without water in there. I've ordered some new parts from Overclockers. I've ordered about 50-60 quid worth of fittings. Some of it just kind of experimental, because I want to try and find a really good, reliable 90-degree fitting. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my drain port solution, which is here. Quick fitting just there, so that means it drains quite nicely. I also had to plug in or build in, then we can see that here. All that does here is to let air through. Let air through when I'm draining the water, because obviously laws of physics. If I want water to drain through, it's going to be a vacuum in there, and the water's not going to come out. So I had to build that bit in specifically just to allow air through, so the water drain out. Anyway, please subscribe. I'm going to try and focus this year on this channel regarding my YouTube stuff, because I have a proper job now and all that stuff. It means I can't get out and do my other channels so much. But let me know what you think. It's already 10 minutes. And I'll see you soon. Happy New Year, guys, and God bless. Bye.